It's good to see you guys today. Good morning and welcome to our Superhero Kids yoga class, or just Hero Kids yoga class. So today we're going to be learning all about superheroes, and we're going to be using our imagination and lots of creativity. And I don't know if you all know this, but that when we use our imagination and creativity, we really help our thinking part of our brain, which is our computer part of our brain, to work really well for us. So one of the things we're going to do today is start in hero's pose, which is an actual yoga pose that we sit on. So we're actually going to sit on our knees. So you put your shins on the floor and sit back on your heels and sit up nice and tall. If this is hard on your knees, you can come back to crisscross applesauce. And as you sit up nice and tall, you're going to feel your shins on the floor. And then you're going to press your shins down to lift your head a little bit higher. And then let's stand up and reach towards the sun and stretch, 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 stretch. Maybe look up. And then maybe let's come down and reach forward and come back into child's pose. Remember, child's pose is our resting pose. This is the pose that we come to if we feel tired or overwhelmed. So let's come back to hero's pose. So sitting up nice and tall. And when you sit up tall, where do you guys, even though we're sitting, where do you guys feel strong in your bodies?
My back.
Your back, yep. Anywhere else?
My legs.
Your legs, yeah. And you're up, Easton's pointing at his belly. Nicely done. So we're gonna say hi to the audience. I wanna introduce my models, my yoga models for today. So I'm gonna start with the middle one this time. So our middle boy, would you like to introduce yourself and say hi and tell me the name of your favorite hero or character?
Hi, my name is Egan. My favorite character is Black Panther.
Black Panther, and that's who you have with you today. All right, and who wants to go next? Who wants to introduce themselves next? Easton. Okay, Easton, can you sit up nice and tall in your strong hero's pose and tell us and introduce your name and your favorite hero character?
Hi, I'm Egan, and my name is Easton.
That's okay, Sadie.
Iron Man.
You have Iron Man. Excellent. Thank you for sharing. And last but not least, our Supergirl.
Hi, my name is Addie, and my favorite superhero is Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. That's what I'm wearing today. Thank you. All right, so we're going to come onto our hands and knees here a little bit, and let's pat on our feet, because sometimes it gets a little hard. So see if you can, I can see I'm lifting up my feet, and I'm kicking it on the ground, making lots of noise, and then just a little bit of patting noise, and then lots of noise, and then a little bit of patting noise. All right, so now I'm going to teach a few poses just to get us warmed up in our body, and then you guys are going to help me create and make up some cool superhero poses. So let's see how good your balancing power is. All right, so one of the things that helps superheroes is being nice and focused. So can you extend one leg behind you? One leg behind you, and then the opposite arm reaches forward, and then stretch and be really, really balanced, and be steady and breathe. Take a big breath in. And say, I'm focused and strong.
I'm focused and strong.
All right, so if we do something on the other side, we have to do the other. So stick the opposite leg out.
Oh
no, and then the other leg out. And maybe look towards the top of your mat. And notice how strong and focused and light and free you feel. And then come back down. And then let's stretch into a downward facing dog. So press into your toes, lift your hips, stretch, 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 look down on the floor. And then let's jump forward like a big frog, or like you're flying forward towards your feet like our superheroes do. So jump and fly. And then stretch all the way up tall. All right, so we're going to learn about some superhero poses today. So first we're going to learn about This one reminds me of Thor. And I think Addie has Thor with me today. So Thor's gonna reach up, like he's gonna reach up towards the sky. And since he is the god of thunder, he's gonna sit back and look like a lightning bolt in his body. So he's gonna sit back in his chair and be a strong, strong lightning bolt. Sit down low and see how low you can sit and reach your arms up high. And then start to bend forward and look down. And there's all Ant-Man's friends. So watch all those ants go by. And then reach up tall and reach up towards the sun. Like Superman reaches towards the sun and gets his power. And then let's go back down to the earth and feel the strong earth below us. Now we're gonna step 1 foot back and reach up tall. Stay low in that front knee. And which superhero do you think this pose should be? Anyone?
Superman.
Superman. So Superman's gonna reach his arms and stretch up tall. Now bend low, put your hands on the floor, and step back strong into a plank pose. And this plank pose is for all those strong superheroes out there. So maybe this is like Spider-Man or Incredible Hulk, and then bring your knees come all the way down on the floor. Who did you say, Easton?
Black Panther.
Black Panther. Yeah, that's a great one for Black Panther. Let's keep that one for Black Panther. Now let's be like Elastigirl and be super stretchy. So you can reach up, reach up, reach up, breathe in, and then maybe bend your knees, reach your head back, and then come all the way down. And then come back up to your hands and knees and press back into downward facing dog. So maybe this is like Super Dog, right? Maybe Super Dog reaches up one leg high. And then maybe he reaches the other leg high. And then let's look forward, pounce forward like that Black Panther again, because he's a pouncer, right? Reach up for the sun. He doesn't reach up for the sun? Reach up for the sun like Superman and get all your strength and powers, and then sit back in that chair like Thor. All right, stand up nice and tall, and you're gonna jump your feet wide. And reach your arms up, and let's hear a good Incredible Hulk growl. Go, big breath in. Big breath in. Hulk smash. Big breath in. Hulk smash. Jump your feet together again. Squat low and sit like Spider-Man on top of a high building looking down below. Can you guys look around? What do you guys see?
A city.
A city. All right, now straight your legs strong and tall, look low. Come back and be that thunderbolt like Thor. And we're gonna step 1 foot back again like this. And this time, let's be Wonder Woman, who is Addie's, right? So we'll lasso our arm around, and then get that guy, and let's pull him in. Let's pull him in. And then we got him, let's reach our arms tall, and then come back down and step back and be strong. And is this Black Panther again? Yeah? And then come down onto your knees, and let's do Iron Man this time. So stretch your arms back, lift your legs, and lift your arms and be on your belly and pretend like you're flying like Iron Man through the air. And what does Iron Man see?
The city again.
The city again. The city.
They both live in cities.
They live and they live by Stark Tower, right? Now come back onto all fours.
Oh.
And then stretch back and let's be calm in our bodies. Child pose. All right, let's come back up. Stretch tall. Jump forward again. Who would this be now? Who's a jumper? Who jumps really big and Hulk, Hulk, okay? So jump forward like Hulk. Spread your wings. Lift yourself all the way up. And then come back down and stand tall like a mountain. And then take a couple big breaths. Let's take a big breath in. Blow it out. Big breath in. Blow it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Run it, go step forward on your mat. Step in the middle, jump back in the middle of the mat. Jump all the way back. Lift one leg. Spread your arms wide. Can you touch your toe? Lift the other leg.
I can't. Oh no.
That's okay. You spread your arms wide, kick your leg. Touch your other toe. Set it down. Step forward and fly. Whoa! If you fall down, your hands is out. All right, be careful that we don't run into other people. Can you guys do the other side? Maybe that one's a little steady. Step forward and fly. Very nice. Take a big breath. Stand all the way tall. Reach up. Imagine you're going to grab the sun or the moon and use your muscles and bend it over. Move it to the right. And then come back up and lose your muscles and bend it over to the left. Come back up. Stand up tall. Let's bend down like you're going to sit in that chair again. But keep bending and bending like you're shrinking like Ant-Man. And then maybe come on your toes, or you can always hold yourself here with your hands on the floor, or you can give yourself a hug. And make yourself tiny, tiny, tiny like Ant-Man does. Like you're gonna sneak around and whisper in someone's ear. And then sit on your back. And we've been sticking with a lot of Marvel characters, but are there other characters out there we could use? What about Batman?
Oh yeah, Batman.
Or Aquaman? Or Green Lantern? Yeah, Aquaman. Okay. So maybe someone is Aquaman. Aquaman likes to sit in. He's in the water, so he's in boats. So can you lift your feet up? Have your water on. Now lower down, but don't touch the floor. Oh my gosh, you gotta use your strong muscles to do that. Can you lift back up? And lower back down. Breathe in, lift back up. Lower back down. Oh no, that's a lot of work. Take a deep breath. Let yourself be floppy on the floor, like a jellyfish.
Got one.
And then we can, like, tell me the name of the guy that has wings. Any guy that has wings.
Falcon.
Okay, let's waggle our wings, like spreading them wide, like we're making a little snow angel, but rock it. And then stretch up really, really, really tall. Hug your knees into your chest, and rock, 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 rock back up. Maybe take a few rocks because this is kind of good. Sit back up and let me see how strong you are. Get in that Black Panther pose. Strong, strong, strong. Push that floor away. Can you lift one leg up? And set it down? Can you lift the other leg up? Oh, no, that's hard. Okay, stretch back into downward facing dog. And then jump forward like a frog. Or Spider-Man. Let me see your big Spider-Man do his web. Can you do the other leg? All right, switch it tall. And come back. So I'm not sure if you guys know this, but there are actually poses in yoga that are heroes poses. And they're also called the warriors. So I'm going to teach you a few of those poses today. And warriors teach us to be calm, strong, steady, brave. What else do warriors teach us to do for you guys?
Fight.
What'd you say?
Fight.
They fight. Yeah. So maybe they make choices to know who's safe and who's not safe. Yep. What else? Easton.
They're smart.
They're smart. Yeah. They're smart and intelligent. Yep. All right. So let's practice a few warrior poses and we'll see what feelings we can create in our own body. So as we stand on the top of your mat, step one foot back. Reach your arm up tall. We've done this one already. And say, I am strong. And go, ha!
I am strong. Ha!
Do that one more time. Reach up nice and tall. And say, I am strong. Ha! Do it together. Nice. All right. Now jump to the side of your mat. I don't care which side. Just jump to one side like this and spread your feet wide. Nice. And turn one toes towards me. And reach your arms wide. And bend your knee. And say, I am brave. And then let's flex those muscles. I am brave. And then bring them out wide again. Let me show those muscles. Let me see them. I'm brave. Show me the muscles.
I am brave.
Nice. All right. Now jump to the top of your mat. Jump, jump, jump. You got help. And then stand on one foot and reach your arms out and maybe lift the back foot. You can always keep that back toe down if this is hard. You can do this. Reach up tall and say, I am focused and steady.
I am focused and steady.
All right, stand up tall. Take a big breath in, reach up tall, because that was hard. And calm your body by bringing your hands together. Let's see that again. Easton, I want to see you do that too. Like, reach up tall, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. And then, let's calm our bodies, because that one was hard. All right, the next one is I'm going to be calm in my body. So let's bring our foot back one more time.
Oh no.
And can you grab your hands behind you and reach your chest up high and bend your knee down low and say, I am calm.
I am calm.
And then can you very, very, very carefully reach your hand down to the floor and lift your back foot and reach up tall and say, I am a superhero.
I'm a superhero.
Easton, you can always put your foot down if you're afraid you're going to fall. Okay, put your hand down, come back, and then we're going to switch our feet. Okay? So, foot back, reach up tall, I am brave.
I am brave.
Ha! Let me do it again. Reach up tall again, let me do it. Let's hear it all together. Big, big breath in. I am brave. Ha! Nice. All right, jump your feet wide. Put your toe towards me. Reach your arms wide. Flex those muscles. I am steady.
I am steady.
And then I think I remember Hawkeye liked bow and arrow. So let's pull that our hand out in front of us and pull back and shoot that arrow. Do that one more time. Reach back. Reach forward. Pull that arrow. Bling! Did you get your target?
Yeah.
Stretch up tall. And now we got to be focused and steady. So step one foot forward. You can always put your hands on the floor if you need to, if you're afraid you're going to fall. Or you can reach your hands forward and stretch and say, I am calm and steady. Oops, I fell down too. And then come back up. And then let's do one more hero's pose. So bend your knee really deep, hands onto the floor, and you can keep your toe on the ground, that's okay. Or if you want to lift your back foot and reach your arm up and say, I am a hero.
My hands are not jump.
All right, come back, put your hand down and put your leg down and let your head fall forward and let yourself be calm and relax. Maybe your arms dangle. And then let's see if we can do that tiny little ball again. So you can put your hands on the floor if you want to, or you can use your balance and put your hands on your heart and make yourself into a tiny little ball.
This is a tiny little ball.
Yeah, you can give yourself a hug, and if you want to roll on your back, you can do that too, and give yourself a squeeze and roll from side to side. Now, as good superheroes do, we're gonna look around the room and make sure everybody is safe and calm and happy. So bring your arms out like wings, like a T on the floor. Lift your knees up, and then let them go off to one side. And we're gonna look off to our right and just notice how calm we feel, how safe we feel, how steady we feel. And take some deep breaths here, like a big, big, big balloon in your tummy. And relax. And then bring your knees back up, up, back, up, back up. Yeah. Use the strength of your belly. And then let's do the other side. Knees off to the side. Look to the left side. Is everything safe and calm? What do you guys notice?
There's Addie.
You see your brothers and sisters? Yeah. Okay, bring your knees back up. Can you lift your feet up to the ceiling like you're gonna touch the sky? Can you lift your arms up like you're gonna touch the sky? Can you lift your arms and toes like you're gonna touch your toes and your arms to the sky at the same time? Oh my goodness. Good. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Let everything go down to the ground. All right, guys, let's roll back up. And I'm going to tell you about our game that we're going to play. So the game that we're going to play is we're going to make up our own yoga poses. And we're going to talk about the parts of our body and the poses. So I'll give you an example. If I'm doing our heroes pose like we did before, I have one hand, one foot on the floor, and my arm is steady like this. So you're gonna pick a body part. You can say one hand, one foot. You can say your knees or your shins. You can say your hands and your feet. Any body part to make a yoga pose. It could even be your belly or your back, right? And so one person's going to be the leader and decide which body part is going to be touching the floor, and we're all going to make up our own poses. And if you guys want to name a hero that fits these poses, we can do that too. So would anyone like to show? So I'll start by being the leader so you guys can kind of get it, and then we'll take turns being the leader, okay? Got it? Yeah. So let's stand up nice and tall. We'll start by standing. So I'm going to choose a pose where only one foot is touching the floor. Now you can choose whatever pose that you want where only one foot is touching the floor. So it could be something like this. It could be tree pose. It could be something silly like a monkey. You guys decide, all right? And so I'm going to be this pose, and my superhero is going to be, maybe it's a super villain. Maybe it's the Joker. All right. And then we're all going to take at least 3 turns, okay? So next pose is a pose where only Your tushy's touching the floor.
Tushy.
All
Ow.
right. And then the next pose is going to be hands and feet touching the floor. However that makes sense to you. You can choose your own. It doesn't have to be mine. Just that your hands and feet are touching the floor. All right, taking a big breath in. And then come back down, sit back in your hero's pose. And who would like to go next? Addie. All right, so Addie's going to be the leader, and you're going to give us 3 poses. You could.
The first pose, only your knees can touch the ground.
Only your knees can touch the ground. Oh, man. That's hard. All right. Woo, that was hard. All right, who's next? Or go, another one, Addie.
This time, only your back can touch the ground.
Only your back can touch the floor. All right. And one more.
This time, only your feet can touch the ground.
Only your feet.
Only 1 foot.
Only 1 foot? Okay. Nicely done. You guys all chose your own pose. That's pretty cool. All right. And would you name any of those poses? Which superhero would be that last pose, do you think?
I would think the last pose would be Superman. Yeah.
Superman. Okay. All right. Who wants to go next? Okay. Egan, you're up.
For this one, you can only have hands and knees touching the ground.
Hands and knees touching the floor. All right. Hands and knees. Let's see it, Easton. Hands and knees. All right. And what else? If you can repeat something we've already done too, if you're having a hard time, because we only have so many body parts.
Only your head can be touching. No.
Only. How about head and knees, so we're going to be safe, okay? This one, I can teach you rabbit's pose and put your head and knees down and grab your heels.
Just head.
Just head, that'd be too. All right, and one more.
Superman pose.
Superman pose, which would be on what body part?
Ow.
One leg, okay? Nice, cool, Superman. Does anyone feel like they're flying when they're doing that? How does that feel in your body when you're Superman?
Cool.
Cool?
Steady.
What does cool? Yeah, what does cool feel like to you, Egan?
What?
What does cool feel like to you? Or Superman pose feel like to you?
I was steady.
Steady, nice. Okay, Easton, your turn. All right, silly man.
Yes.
You want hands and
One foot on.
what? 1 foot. Okay, I'm gonna choose 1 foot too. I'm gonna choose this one.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right, next one. You can use, what about your belly? Just your belly. You wanna try that one? Like your Iron Man one?
You only have feet on touching the ground.
Your feet touching the ground? Your hands and feet touching the ground. Okay.
Downward.
Okay, last one, Easton.
Fishing pose.
Show me that one. What pose is that? Ooh, okay. You like okay. Oh, swimming poses, yeah. This was also kind of like your Iron Man pose too, right? So just our bellies are touching the floor. Okay, now my friends on the screen, so that would be Addie, Egan, and Easton, are gonna choose their favorite pose that they made up, while our friends at home take a turn deciding which body part touches the floor. So, okay, so Egan, Easton, and Addie, choose your favorite pose that you created through the game today. And I will choose mine as well. I think I liked my joke. And can you hold that for 3 big breaths? So big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. And out. Last one. You can do it. Big breath. And then when you exhale, relax your body. Let's stand up. Let's shake everything out. We did lots of work today, so let's shake it out. 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 And then let's go. Whew. Like we're a little bit of a washing machine, letting our arms flop from side to side. Be careful not to hit our friends next to us. And then let's reach up to the sky and come all the way down. And let me hear some pitter pats on your mat or floor. Let's do that again. Big breath in. And wash it out. Pitter pats on the floor. Big breath. Come on down. Pitter pats on the floor. And then make yourself into that tiny ball again. Let's see if you can stay steady on your toes one last time. Maybe you sit up nice and tall with your arms up, or maybe you give yourself a little hug on the toes. This is hard to do. It's harder than we think. Be steady and calm in your body. Take one more big breath in, and then let's sit back on the ground. Okay, so you guys did such a good job in using your creativity and having fun in your superhero yoga poses. So now we're gonna just use our imagination and let our bodies be calm. So if you guys have your superheroes next to you, you might wanna grab them right now. And then now we're laying down and resting onto our mats, and you all have your superhero with you. So if you need something to focus on, you can focus on your superhero, whichever one that you have. But we're gonna use our imagination. So I want you to imagine or picture in your mind that you are a superhero. And if you were a superhero, what power would you have? Maybe you pay attention to what qualities your superhero has, like strength, intelligence, being smart, being steady under pressure, being calm, being brave, or any other qualities your superhero has. So where would you feel those qualities on your body? So just notice if you chose brave, where does brave feel brave in your body? If you chose steady, where do you feel steady in your body? If you chose smart, what does smart and intelligent feel like to you? And as you bring those qualities into your own body, maybe you notice you start to feel confident, strong, or brave. So imagine yourself as your superhero, using your superhero powers. Notice what that feels like to you. Imagine your superhero being with you, conquering maybe some of the hard things that we're experiencing in life. And maybe it's just that you have a strong and steady friend nearby. So as you stay calm in your body, go ahead and wiggle fingers and toes like they're little stars or little, I don't know what you call it, spirit fingers and spirit toes. And keep wiggling and wiggling and wiggling and wiggling until you hear the sound of my singing bowl, and then be very, very still. So wiggle, 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 wiggle. Let me see it. Nice job. Let your body be calm and still. And if you need to, just focus on that superhero. Focus on that feeling. We'll do that one more time. So start wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. We'll listen for the sound of the bell. And let your body be calm and still. Just notice only your breathing. So maybe that's the only thing that's moving in your body is your breath and your bellies. And then the next time you hear my bell, the sound of the bell, you're going to slowly begin to stretch and wake up. When you wake up, you're welcome to join me sitting on the mat or the towel. Okay. Let's sit on up when you're ready, and let me see those smiling faces. So I'm going to, before we say goodbye, I'm going to go around the room. We're also going to include our friends at home. And I'm going to ask, we're going to say our names one more time. We're going to ask how you're feeling in your body and what your favorite part of the class was. Okay, and I'll remind you of those questions. So would anyone like to start? Okay, Addie.
I'm Addie, and I feel calm. My favorite part of this was I like the poses.
The poses? All right. We'll just keep going around the circle. So Egan, you're next. So say your name.
Name is Egan. My favorite part about this was the superhero poses.
Cool. And how do you feel?
My name is.
Let's hear how Egan feels. How do you feel, Egan?
Calm.
Calm. Okay. All right, Easton, you're next.
My name is Ethan. I feel calm.
Yeah. And then what was your favorite part?
Poses.
The poses? And my name is Kristen, and I'm feeling calm but also awake in my body. And I think my favorite part was seeing all you guys make up your favorite superhero poses. So let's say goodbye, and then let's pause for a moment. Hold on, sorry. Well, let's pause for a moment, and we'll ask our friends at home their name, how they're feeling in their body, and what their favorite part of class is. So let's listen. Thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna end today with our namaste song, right? Do you guys remember that one? We are always gonna end with the namaste, and if you remember, namaste means hello and goodbye. So sit up nice and tall. You can bring your hands to the center of your chest, or you can rest them on your lap, whatever choice you want. And I'm gonna start singing the first round, and then I'd like you guys to join me in the second round. Okay? So it goes like this. My little light shines on your little light, your little light. My little light shines on your little light. Namaste. Join me. My little light shines on your little light. Your little light. My little light shines on your little light. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a great day.